looks good, ready to go. Oh, hey folks, love wrapping gifts. You love giving somebody a gift. Good friend of mine tomorrow is, we're celebrating his birthday. It's a big one, the big 5-0, and just wanted to make sure that the bow looks good and the gift a little heavy. You figure out what it is. Anyway, more about that later. Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm back again. The last time I did the video blog, I was in Scottsdale, Arizona, dressed a little different. And even now I'm dressed a little different than normal because I came right from the office and I just felt so excited and enthusiastic because I read a story yesterday, and before it got out of my mind, I said, I've got to share it with you. So I just came home, threw the camera, tripod, everything together, and here I am with today's video blog. I read this story, a great story that we've all heard all too often. The thing is, do we heed to it, right? And it's a story that one sentence, just one sentence, was a life-changing sentence in this man's life. Well, actually, there were a few of them, but you'll know which one I'm talking about. And that was, you need to get your affairs in order. What happened was this fella, I think he might have been late 40s, maybe 50, 51 years old, married, couple of kids, in school, and not feeling well, goes to see his doctor. Doctor calls him back 2 days later and says, come on in the office. You have a rapid, rare form of cancer. You need to get your affairs in order. Can you imagine just getting hit with that ton of bricks? And he didn't even know how to respond. The doctor said, I don't know, it could be a couple of weeks, maybe a month, I'm not even sure, but you need to get your affairs in order and be ready, and have your family be ready. His life turned upside down. You know the story, perfectly healthy, hard-working person, father, everything, as you know, all too well. About 2.5 weeks later, the doctor's blowing up his cell phone, and he's like, oh, well, picks up the phone. The doctor tells him, guess what? Are you sitting down? I've got great news for you. You were misdiagnosed. The lab misdiagnosed what you have. You do not have cancer. You're fine. You're going to live. Well, unbelievable. Many people might have been very upset with that. He wasn't. What he did was, he changed the way that he thought about life. He changed the way he reacts to things that happen in his life. He started to really appreciate. He had an attitude of gratitude. He couldn't be grateful enough for everything. Waking up, the little thing. He talks about the fact, and now he wrote a book. He talks about the fact that 25% of the time we're miserable over things that we don't even know why. And why does it take an event, a life-changing event like that, to make us appreciate? It's kind of like I always say the traffic light syndrome. Unfortunately, but people have to get into accidents and sometimes really fatally, hurt before they put a traffic light up. Why do we always have to get those wake-up calls? And so then he comes back and he talks about the fact that having gratitude has been such a life changer with him. The people that are around him, he realized how much people did for him and how he was not thanking them genuinely. How he was not saying, I appreciate what you do. And he said that the more he did that, the happier he was, the more at peace he was. Part of the problem, the reason why he had to get all these tests, was because he just really was stressed out about life and he was wound up too tight. We can all relate to that. So, with the gift, it is said that feeling gratitude, I've sent this for those of you on my on the Daily Dose, the quotes, I've sent this to you before. Feeling gratitude, can you imagine this? Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Can you imagine that? What are you holding back for? What's the purpose of that? Enjoy your moments. Enjoy your life. Here's one person, and I'm sure many more it's happened to, thought it was over. All of a sudden, all the little things that he gets all jerked up about on a daily basis, he starts to let go. And since that time, he's actually changed his career. He works from home now, and he said, I live such a fulfilling life because I took for granted all the things I have, because I stopped counting the things I don't have and started counting my blessings. don't wrap up those presents and not give them to people. You know who I'm talking to, and you know what I mean when I say that. Are you giving thanks? Are you having an attitude of gratitude? Because you know what? It's like a vacuum. It's a magnet. The more grateful for you are about things, the more genuinely excited and appreciative you are. And you verbalize it. You don't keep the present in the closet. The more people will appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Joe Fermano. Make it a great day. You know, after this blog, right? It is the only one you truly have.